Our car tester Mattes Kurat says in Germany people automatically think Golf when they hear Volkswagen, but the most successful model the car makers had is in a bigger size class. It's the Passat. The model's been around since 1973. Now VW is bringing out the 8th generation, which Mattes is testing today. The Passat is a favorite with people who have to drive as part of their job. These customers really value reliability and fuel economy. Those are qualities that both commercial drivers and private customers appreciate. And in Germany, most of them choose the station wagon version, called the Variant. It's reliable and roomy, perfect for a long holiday or business trips. Mattes says he likes the interior a whole lot, pointing out that carrying on the horizontal air vent lines looks good. He says the digital multifunction color display conveys lots of information well, but virtual chrome rings aren't quite as classy as the real deal. As a consolation, there's an analog clock in the central console, and the digital cockpit has the advantage of making it easier for the driver to see the sat-nav map while keeping an eye on the road. Passenger space is just as plentiful in the front as in the back. Mattes says, however, that the real highlight of this model is the engine, a newly developed 2-liter TDI. The twin turbocharger boosts the 4-cylinder engine to a 176 kilowatt rating. Only a few years ago, he says, they needed a bigger engine and 2 more cylinders to achieve the same. And the engine meets the Euro 6 emissions norm, he says, but only if you regularly use the diesel exhaust fluid AdBlue. If you don't have a lead foot, then the most powerful diesel Passat will take you 100 kilometers on 5.4 liters of fuel. The car can also sprint from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 6.3 seconds. The 4-motion all-wheel drive version comes equipped with the most powerful engine, giving the car maximum traction wherever you are. And the Passat's handling on Sardinia's serpentine roads passes the test. Mattes says the Passat handles like a Golf. He thinks it's because the new Passat is also based on VW's modular transverse matrix platform, just like the Golf, except this platform is a bit longer. It's edgy but practical. Long, straight lines can be found everywhere on the Passat. At a length of 5 meters, it seems stretched out. That length makes itself felt in a wealth of stowage space. The Variant can swallow 650 additional liters without so much as a hiccup. And if you want to cram in 1,780 liters of cargo, then fold down the back seat. But some things just don't fit into the back. Mattes says he can bet we're wondering about what he's doing with his boat. He says he's going to tow it with the Passat, which is fully capable of moving 2.2 tons from A to B. In fact, it's ideal for towing. But not all drivers know how to drive with a load in tow. That's why the new Passat has a system called Trailer Assist that allows the driver to maneuver what the car is pulling. The main problem is deciding which direction to turn the steering wheel to get the trailer to go where you want it. And the system does that for you. Shift into reverse, press the Park Assist button, and with the aid of the adjustment switch for the electric mirrors, you can tell it just where you want the trailer. The display then shows you what's happening, and the steering wheel turns just as it should. Hey, presto, the trailer is in the desired parking space. Mattes is thrilled. He says he's never driven backwards so easily with a trailer. VW says Matas doesn't necessarily see itself as a maker of premium cars, but the new Passat shows that a car of the masses can also be top class. The base model variant sells for just under 27,000 euros in Germany, while the premium model shown here will set you back 47,000.